Hey there, aspiring 3D artist. Whether you're just starting your Maya journey or looking to speed up your workflow, these 10 tips will save you time, frustration, and help you create like a pro. Let's dive right in. First thing first, mastering viewport navigation. Alt left click, rotate your view. Alt middle click, pan, and alt right click, zoom in and zoom out. And press F to focus on a selected object instantly. Shift A, frame your entire scene. Home will reset your viewport. These shortcuts makes moving around your scene much faster and intuitive. Next up, understand Maya's cardinal direction. Maya uses a 3D coordinate system where up is up, Z pointed forward, north and south, and X points sideways, east and west. Knowing this will help you importing assets or working with game engine like Unreal or Unity. Keep your models facing forward to avoid confusion later. To control. So these are all, look at here, modeling module, and that will correspond on the modeling module on my marking menu. So if I switch it to a rigging, and that will only specify the rigging menu, and so on. So if I wanted to create a brand new marking menu that I control, so all you have to go to Window, Setting, Marking Menu. This is my marking menu. Now, if I wanted to test any of these, or even I wanted to create a brand new marking menu, I can create a marking menu here. So this create marking menu. So right now, my marking menu is not on my scene yet. So what would I want to do on my scene? So anything on your window shelf you wanted to create, you can create all these marking menu there. So let's just say I wanted to place this in my mark menu. I can just place a file there. Again, like I'm gonna place another one there. Let's just say so we can go there. These are large menu, just like that. I have 4 files that I want to create, and I can add more. So how I'm doing this is by middle click and drag and drop. So if I wanted to replace it, I can drop and drop here, and I can call it a custom. Let's call this custom marking menu. So if I wanted to test it, how my marking menu is going to look, so I can just click and see how my marking menu look. And if this is something I would do, I like, and I can say okay, that I like it, and I can save my marking menu here, and you'll notice it says custom marking menu. I'll close my marking menu, and it tells me how do I want to access my market menu. So right now I can't do anything with the market menu. I can access my market menu by a hotkey or a hotbox. What are the hotbox? It's when you hold Maya and you're going from north, west, east, and west, and that will tell you those are your hotbox. And where do you want your hotbox to be? Between left, north, south, east, and west. So for this, I'm going to use a hotkey instead. So I'm gonna hit my hotkey and I'm gonna apply the setting. So even that, it tells me I don't have any hotkey selected for that. So this is where I'm going to go in my hotkey editor, and I'm looking for my marking menu. So with my window open, I can look for my marking menu. So I can go to other item and look for marking menu. Let's see, user marking menu. So you're going to notice there's going to be a custom marking, and I'm looking here to see which hotkey that is available. So with these, I can hold Alt, see which one is available. Now, without pressing anything, number 8 and 9 is available, which I can press. Now, if I hold Alt, you'll notice now I have more options. If I hit Control, also more options too. So for this, I'm going to hit Alt and I believe L. Let's do Alt L. I'm gonna hit Alt L in here to create my market menu. So once it tells me, it's gonna say, hey, you're gonna press it, but do you want it also to release? All right, and then we can hit save. Now, if I hit Alt L, nothing's happening, but if I click, and you kind of see there's my market menu that I just created. All right, got a rename tool. Modeler exporter. So that's how you would create. In your workflow will be so much faster. Let's talk about importing images, exporting. Maya support a format like OBJ and FBX, widely used in the 3D workflow. When exporting, I've seen a lot of mistakes when people exporting and importing into their character. So right now, I'm going to be importing a character the right way and not the best way to import. So right now, I'm going to import a character into a scene or an object or props. And you will notice the name of the object, which is tongue, colon, tongue. So with that, it gives you a namespace, tongue. Later on, you can delete. But a lot of people have confusion with that, and especially when referencing files, you can lose file if the namespace doesn't match the character. You sometimes will lose animation, and sometimes you'll not know how and why you lose the animation, especially if you go to school for that and you need to submit your assignment and realize that your animation that you spent a whole night doing it's lost. So the best way to do this, and for you never to lose your file, is make sure that you either working with a namespace or you don't. If you don't know what a namespace is, please stay away from it. So importing, now I'm going to import the exact same model without a namespace. So I'm going to hit tongue and make sure merge into a selection. You can take off the namespace, but I do not recommend to uncheck this. If you don't want any namespace, you have it merged into your scene automatically. So if I hit open again, and now I have tongue, and you'll notice that there will be no namespace. No namespace into my scene, which is it's embedded with it. And also, one thing that you can do, you can create a string when creating when importing. So I can create my own string, which is let's just say model underscore. If I want to, I don't need to because it's gonna create a colon for me. So this is a namespace that I create for me, and I know that I'm gonna be working with. So Now it's going to give me mod, which is the namespace that I create, and then tongue. And if you don't want to delete uh, all the names, you don't want to import it, you can embed it with the root. So now you'll notice that the scene is gone, and now I have my tongue. And within the scene, it apply it to everything, which is material, everything. All your animation will have that namespace, so be aware with that. Same goes for exporting into a game editor and whatnot. Speaking of organization, the outliner is your best friend. Always rename your object groups logically and use layers. Make sure your layers are named properly also, so you'll know what is what. So I know exactly which characters logically, and use layers to toggle visibility. A clean outliner makes working large scenes so much easier. Now let's touch up on the basic rigging. Maya Quick Rig tool is a great start. So if we go to Skeleton, Quick Rig, and I can select my character, and I can do a quick rig into the character. So we can do a step-by-step or one quick rig. It will try its best to locate all the joints. Yes, it does fairly a good decent job. But that's if you really wanted to go deeper into the rigging system, the technical artist side, I would recommend to watch some of my videos, and I have a great section. So you'll notice Maya did a fairly good job, and this is a quick rig. And you'll notice that my joints are not located the way where I want it to be. You can create a simple joint chain and binding into the model in just a few clicks. Perfect for experimenting with animation. Snapping tool. Now I can press V to snap it into a point to any of the vertices on the cube. I can do so, like so. Snapping to curve or at the edge. So I can hold C for curve, and you'll notice that I can snap it to the edge until I reach to a point. Now, snap to grid, which is the X. So a lot of time to reset your coordinate. So right now, if I activate X or I activate Z, let's activate X, you'll notice that it will only snap in the X axis. So if I activate Z, it will only snap to Z axis no matter what I do. So if I want to reset my axis, I can hit the W key, or if not, if this one's already activated, I can just click right in the middle. That will activate and that will reset my axis. So now if I press X again and I wiggle, and you'll notice that now it went back to where I wiggled. So X, middle click, wiggle. Now let's go ahead and do a live. I can make this object live, and it's gonna turn into a greenish tint. So that means, that tells me my object is live. So I'm gonna make sure I'll do it with the cube, with the sphere, and I'll show my wireframe, and I'll make this live. And now, if I wiggle this, and you'll notice that I'm going through the surface of this object. It's perfect for widget if you want to do a ribbon. So if I try to get away now, I can't get away because it's locked. Even if I'm trying to place it into a grid, unless I snap to a vertices, and that would allow me to get out. These shortcuts helps with the precise alignment during modeling. So right now my pivot is in the center, and if I want to adjust my pivot point, I can hold the D key, snap to vertices, and I place it where I want to place. What if I wanted to place it on the grid? I can hold the D key and hold X, and now my pivot is on the X-axis in the origin of the grid. So that's how you would place. But if you hold the insert key, you'll notice that it will does the exact same thing the D does. So now I don't have to hold the D since my pivots are open. I can really, and if I wanted to accept it, I can just hit insert again. This is crucial for rotating, scaling, and position object accurately. Just like so. Modeling basic are essential for beginners. Use tools like extrude, again I'm pressing shift and extrude face, and also we can hold shift without pressing extrude just like so. For adding geometry, we can insert, shift, right click, insert edge loop, everything I'm doing, you'll find them on the module 2, edit, mesh, extrude, split, we can use the knife tool, multi-cut, control to make a precision edge loop, shift to go between the middle, just like so, right click to end to accept it. The bevel tool, you can also use shift, right click, and bevel, just like so. Control for precision, you can hold control right now, and that will slow down the fine I want. And also another way to control your speed, if you go to your channel box, you'll notice the speed that you want to go. So I can switch between my speed and how slow it's going without me pressing on the control. And if I want to go faster, and you'll notice they'll go faster. I usually keep it as default, and I'm holding control just to control these actions. Experiment with these, with the bevel tool to level up your modeling skill. So I go to Arnold, and I want to do a quick render. First, let me make sure there's an Arnold shader into our scene, and also let's add a dome line, sky dome line, just like so, just to preview our scene. And we'll do a quick IPI render, just like so. With the IPI render, I can really modify my render and see how it would look. Let's create another standard. Standard shader. And with this shader, I'm going to give, let's use a sphere. And we'll assign the second standard shader. And I'm gonna preset and use a clone. And now we have a nice render. With our scene. Finally, let's take a quick render. Cardinal Maya built-in render let you preview your work beautifully. Add light, assign a material, and hit render. It's a great way to see your progress before finalizing the scene. You can also use the IPR render and let you view your render in real time. And there you have it, 10 tips to kickstart your Maya project. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a creation in the comments. Until next time.